안녕하세요 여러분들. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 新年快乐, Happy New Year. Yes, this is the final day of 2022, New Year Eve 2022, and I really want to wrap this year up with a nice live stream back to my original basics here in Oh Bagel's Cafe. Yes, this was where I think this was where I had my first live stream here back in New York, right? And I really want to end the year here strongly. And it's a very warm day here in New York, about 11 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it actually feels like more like spring than winter, but very foggy conditions. And yeah, it's a lazy Saturday. Not a lot of people on the streets, and my favorite cafe, always the warmest and most cozy and the most lovely part of my neighborhood here, Oh Bagel Cafe. Ooh, there's the boss man Chris. Yeah, and so graciously prepared my breakfast for you. Let's take a look. Oh, and Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Niraf. Wow, that's a very uncommon name. And today, once again, we're here back in Oh Bagel's Cafe for my favorite new food in New York ever. Like if you ask me what's my favorite New York food, it's never gonna be like hot dogs or pizzas and stuff. No, it's water boiled bagel. Wow. This is insane. Best way to end the year. Oh, Wendy, hi! Welcome back, Wendy. Wow, I haven't seen you guys for a long time. Oh, BT Dude, long time no see. Hello, welcome back, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Wendy. Happy New Year, BT Dude. Hope you guys had a really good 2022, and really looking forward to striding into 2023 strongly. As for me, 2022 has been a transformative year. Chin Chia Hui, hi! Happy New Year, Chin Chia Hui. 新年快乐, 새해복많이 받으세요. And Happy New Year, Chin Chia Hui. 2023 is coming. Dung, 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 dung. What do you guys think of 2023? Are you guys worried or excited for 2023? And you know, live streaming back in this cafe like really brings back so much good memory. I want to show you guys Chris, man. My man, man. We have been through so much together just the past 5 months. Just crazy. Our friendship just grown tremendously, and you know, it's just crazy. My life here has completely changed, and yeah. What about you guys? How were your 2022s? Vincent! Hi! Wow, Vincent! Vincent's gonna start his a new options beginner course with me next week onwards. Yeah, next week onwards, I'm gonna be very busy. So much blessings in 2022 and carrying all these blessings into 2023. Happy New Year, Vincent! Jin Jia Hui. A little worried starting university and my contract job will be up. Oh, So worried about what? Like, you know, you're starting university, sounds like a good thing. Your job contract will be up. So why is that worrying? 잘 먹겠습니다. My final breakfast of 2022 has to be Philly cheesesteak made Singapore style with hot sauce, jalapeno. Philly cheesesteaks with hot sauce, jalapeno, and everything bagel. Man, this is super unique. Chris, you know, I didn't even have to see when I first came, right. I just have to order something that he knows what I want, and then after a short while, I start coming in like ordering things like, you know, give me my the Singaporean, and he knows what I want. And now we've gotten to the point where I just walk in and say make me something, and he knows what I want. It's just amazing, right? Crazy. Jin Jia Hui. BT Dude, Subway style. Oppa, Subway style. Oh. Jin Jia Hui. Oh, I don't know. If I can cope with studies and thinking about renewing the contract, finding a job, a new job. Okay. And the second half of 2022 was really hectic for me. It's Wendy. The first half of 2023 should be more balanced. Okay. How about the rest of you guys? How were your 2022s? And let's talk about your hopes and wishes for 2023. You know, let's start the new year on hopes and dreams, not lamenting over what happened. You know, let's start with some hope, some dreams. Guys, tell me your dreams, and I'm gonna showcase and really pray for your best dream. Okay, so tell me something interesting. Give me your best dreams. I'll pray your dreams for you. I'm gonna take a bite of my special Philly cheesesteak with jalapeno hot sauce. Okay, Xin chào Huế. Xin chào Huế wanna go to Korea next year with with your family. Okay. Okay. That sounds like an interesting dream, and 100% doable dream. Xin chào Huế. Hope IU comes to Singapore for concert. Oh, like IU coming to Singapore for concert or not, need not be a dream because it's something in her schedule. You could just check. Well, a lot of people today. Wendy, I have a little tradition. The very first payment I make every year goes to a charity, and it will be to a food bank this year. Oh, as things are dire for a lot of people in the UK. Oh, Wendy, you just won my prayer for your dream competition. I'm gonna pray for this for you. I just came from morning worship in church this morning. Later on, we're going for another special worship. Midnight worship, and I'll pray this dream for you, Wendy. Amazing dream. When you expand your life to include other people, inevitably your life grows by that much. The bigger your dream of touching lives, the bigger your life becomes, and that's the law of how things work. So really. Hi, yo Josh, welcome to my final live stream of 2022. Xin chào Huế, hope our church youth will grow in their faith too. Oh, okay, I'll pray for your church youth. Youth ministry has always been a challenge. Every church, youth are especially, under a lot of attack. In all honesty, I think not just youth, because in today's society, you see like people don't really grow out their youth anymore. There is enough technology in the world that exists today that's capable and that allows people to perpetually be trapped in their youth. So they never grow up. They biologically grow up, but they never actually grow up. So it's a challenge, I think not just in church but in society. And let's pray for this as well together. Yeah. Josh, what you eating? Oh, you just missed it, Josh. I was introducing my favorite food here in New York, the New York water boy bagels. Yeah, this is my Panan favorite food, in New York. Water boy bagels. And my special here is so special. This is Philly cheesesteak with jalapeno and hot sauce made spicy the Singapore style. Okay, so these days I don't even have to tell the boss what I want anymore. I just come in and say, hey dude, make me something nice, and boom. And this is Oh Bagel's cafe here in Flushing, Queens area, in between the Chinese side and the Korean side. This was the first bagel shop my wife and I came to when we came to America. And I'm so proud and so happy that this was also the first bagel shop. I did my first live stream here in New York, and I've been in New York for over 5 months now, and we're best buddies with the boss, friends with the neighborhood. This place, this cafe just reeks with the old time community center kind of feel, where people walk in and we talk to each other, we have coffee, and it's just so nice. It's so 80s kind of feel. Yeah. And BT dude, what are you doing in New York, my friend? Oh, I moved back to New York 5 months ago. Yeah, New York is home now. So I live a regular life here in New York with my wife, attending church, doing my business. Yeah. Josh, looks good. And it goes for 2023. Oh, that's interesting. I actually have plenty of goals in 2023. But just to sum up, okay, the way I like to look at it is this. My goal at the end of each year is usually to look back on the previous year, okay, December to December. I look at myself today and I compare myself with December of last year. Take a picture. Do I look the same? Am I still in the same place? Am I still living in the same place? Am I still doing the same thing? If I am, I have failed. I have not lived this year. I have just taken a time machine 1 year forward. Okay, I have just existed for a year. And to me, that is not acceptable. To me, at the end of every year, when I look back, when I take a picture of last year and compare it to right now, I must be in a different place, doing a different thing. I must have grown. I must have progressed. I must look different as well. I cannot exist in an existence where next year, 5 years down the road, I'm still doing the same thing, looking the same way, doing the same job, living in the same place. I can't do that. I can never do that. To me, then you're not living, you're existing, you know? Because in between that time, you're not changed, you're not progress. Life is about progress, you know, keep moving on, you know? So to me, pretty much that's my goal for 2023. To me, that's my goal for every year. And if you have been following me over the past few years, right? My life right now today is so different from last year, December, when I was living in Istanbul. Yeah. Oh, this is so good. BT dude, you are the inspiration, my friend. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You give meaning to my life. You're the inspiration. Anyone know this song? BT Duke, then nice answer. Josh, that's a good way of looking at it. You seem like a motivated person. I know. I'm just me. Motivated or not, life, the purpose of life is to experience life to the max. Meaning, doing your best in everything, achieving the highest level in whatever you're doing or caught to do, and just experiencing how it feels like. And therefore, if last year is exactly the same as you right now, then you have not done it. You have not done your best. You've existed. And that is very sad. Because life is very short and very, very precious. By the time it's your time to go, you'll be wishing 1 more minute, 5 more minutes, you know? You'll be wishing 1 more day. It's very sad. Oh. BT dude, do we interrupt your eating? You guys seeing my eating is the point of the eating. See, if I wanted to eat quietly, I would not have turned on this live stream. Oh, gee! Wow, haven't seen you for a long time, Chi. Happy New Year! Wow, it's been a while. Welcome back, welcome back. How's life been, Chi? Where in the world are you now? Gosh, now I'm hungry. Oh, for those of you who just joined me, welcome. it's a very warm winter this winter here in New York. Today is about 11 degrees Celsius. See, I'm not even wearing paddings anymore. And here I am in Oh Bagel Cafe, and in my neighborhood here. This is where I started in New York, and this is where I still am in New York. Things have changed a lot here, and relationships here have changed a lot as well. Things keep moving, and it's awesome. And I really want to close 2022 strongly. Coming back here, doing a live stream here where I started, and enjoying my favorite bagel. Well, this bagel is just amazing. See, you guys get bagel in your country, right? But it doesn't taste like that. I'm telling you, it doesn't taste like that. The texture is different, the taste is different. Just like croissant. Like the croissant I had back in France and the baguette I had back in France is not duplicable anywhere else in the world. It just tastes different. I don't know why. Gee, I'm fine. We'll fly down to Antalya next week. Oh God! Gee, you just missed me by half a year. I was in Antalya half a year ago. I was in Antalya in June, and then after America opened back up in July, I came back to New York. So guys, those of you who just joined me, how was your 2022 and what's your dreams for 2023? Best dreams get my prayers tonight when I attend my midnight prayer for tonight. Best dreams get, I'll pray for your dreams, right? So let it go. What are your dreams, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? And for those who just joined me, Happy New Year, 新年快乐, 새해복많이 받으세요, Feliz Año Nuevo. Yes, I just said Happy New Year in 4 different languages. Selamat New Year. So, oh, and Turkish, Mutlu Yeni Yıl. Oh, good. That's the same with everything. After having authentic Italian pizza, you never eat Domino's again. Yeah. So true. The thing is, I'm really curious why other parts of the world cannot reproduce the taste that we get in the country itself. I can never understand this. Just put the same ingredients together and boom, you should get the same taste, right?
Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
That's just half. I still got half left. So Chi, how's your trading like this year so far? Then 2022 has been an awesome year for my trading. And I think 2023, especially the first 3 months, especially January, is going to be a massacre. It's going to be exciting. And of course, I feel sad for everybody's 401k though. Every 401ks are going to get shredded by next year. Oh, Anthony Nobles, Happy New Year! Welcome back, bro. Nice to see you. How has your 2022 been, and what's your 2023 dreams? Tell me, and best dreams I will remember and write it down I'll pray for you when I do my midnight worship tonight. Wendy, I found French bakers in London and they import the butter and flour to make the proper bread and croissant. Does it taste the same? Does it taste the same as the ones you had back in France? Because there was a French baker in Korea. Actually, just beneath the church that I go to, Myeongdong Songdang. They get all the butter and the flour from France, but it still doesn't taste the same. It still doesn't taste the same. Oh, it does. Wow. I'm gonna interview the boss. Ask him what his dreams and what's your dreams? Come on. What's your dreams for 2023? Oh, what's your dreams for 2023? Tell us, man. If you guys have been following me for over the past 6 months, you see, he's still the same style. But I assure you that our relationship has moved way much further than when we first started. Gee, I can't complain. Most people are expecting a weak first quarter. Yeah, for my taste, too many. Well, first quarter 2023 is going to be a massacre. And it's going to start in January. In fact, I believe it's going to start as early as next week. So, yeah. That's why, that's why I keep saying, I'm not going to wish you guys a happy... I don't really want to wish you guys a happy new year. I want to wish you guys a prepared new year. Because next year is going to be a massacre. Okay? The recession everybody's talking about, which actually has already arrived, will show itself in its full might and glory, and you need to be prepared for it. Okay, you need to be prepared. This is the kind of time which will make you regret not building backup streams of income on top of your job. It will make you regret that over the past 12 years of good times, or rather the past 10 months of 10 years of good times, you work your job, and then in your free time you just wasted your free time doing random shit, rather than using your free time to build your backup that you need for the next recession. Yes, guys and girls, recessions are real. It doesn't happen randomly. It happens every 10.3 years. This is not the last recession, and the next one will be about 10.3 years away. If you have not prepared for this one, you need to prepare for the next one. You do not know how vulnerable your income really is until it hits times like this. Okay? A wise man once said, you get by with your job, but you get rich in your free time. And every rich people has done it the same way. If you have been squandering your free time doing random things like Netflix and video games, you need to wake up and get prepared for the next recession. And as for this recession, you just have to suck it up and say, well, I had it coming. I was not prepared. I took it for granted. I squandered my free time when I should have done something about it to prepare for today. You did not. Just suck it up and take it as it is. And from here on, draw a line in the sand and decide to get prepared for the next recession. That's the only advice I can give you guys, really. As for me, I love recessions. When you're prepared for recessions are, you will enjoy recessions. I love recessions. I can't wait for recessions to happen always. Ooh. Just thanks for the reality check. You guys know that I'm all about being real. Gee, I'll fly to Singapore end of January. Going to travel a bit in Southeast Asia from there until March or April. I'm looking forward to time difference, good trading times. Yep. Guys, she here is a professional trader like myself. And you see, people like us, during recessions and market crash, we're happy and we're living the life. Right there. The world is in recession, stock market is crashing, and she here is touring the world. Amazing. Sangida, brother, you're a good example unto the world. Continue to inspire me. Share your story and continue to inspire. Inspire people to take action. And do not think that having a job saves you from the realities of the world. It doesn't. Having a job only gives you the baseline in life to start doing something about life. It is not the life. Most people think that they have one job, now I'm set, I have a job and this is my life. No, your job is not your life. Your job provides you only the bare necessities. It's up to you to build your life in your free time outside of your job. That was how I started. I started building my own business when I was still in the Navy. In my free time when I'm not sailing with the Navy. And within like 2 years, I built it up to a state where I could leave my job. I never had a job since. My first and only job, if you could call it a job, was my time in the Navy for 7 years. That's my first and only job. I never had a job since. Having a job is something stable. One shouldn't take that for granted. Yep. I won't call that stable. I say a job is a baseline. A baseline. It gives you the baseline for survival. See, the 3 S of life. Guys, do you guys know the 3 S of life? Survive, save, and serve. These are the 3 phases of life that you go through. When you can first you aim to survive. That's what a job gives you. And when you have more than what you need to survive, you start to be able to save. Saving means you're expanding your life, meaning you're expanding your experience of life. Now you're capable of doing more than the minimum. Now you're into the second phase. And when you have so much time and money, you start to go into the third phase, which is to serve other people, to serve the community. Now, if you have not gone through all 3 phases, you did not live a full life. A full life must go through all 3 phases. And I'm sad to see most people get stuck in the first phase. They're always in survival mode. They have no time, no money, no energy to serve, to save, nothing. To them, the world is all about surviving to the next day, and it's all about themselves. It is people think that people in that kind of state think that rich people are selfish, but actually people in that kind of state are the most selfish, because all they're capable of thinking of is about themselves. Because when you're in survival mode, you simply is incapable of giving at all. You know? So these are 3 stages of life. I really want to encourage all of you to really think about your life. Which stage are you in right now? Are you in survival, save, or serve? Because only when you have gone through all 3 phases, now then you start to live a full life. Now you start to experience what life really is. Because only when you start to serve, you start to connect with the world and other people. And only when you do that, then you experience what is called the world rather than you and what's stuck in their head, right? Wow. But really keep inspiring people, man. You're the like one of those very rare real traders like myself that has been able to create a life like this. Very few. And yeah, guys, Josh, I'm barely in survival mode. I'm surprised I'm still alive. Yeah, you'll be surprised. In fact, this 3S reason from me, this survive, save, and serve is from the book Go Giver. Okay, the book called The Go Giver really changed my life. If you want to change your life, if you really want to change the way you look at the world and the way you perform, go read The Go Giver. I actually personally contacted and connected with the author, Bob Burke, and it was amazing. These people live in another dimension, I'm telling you. But the thing is this, okay? The 3S, survive, save, and serve. After reading Josh, maybe I should add one more in front. Surprise. Surprise, survive, save, and serve. When a lot of people are afraid of being alone with their own thoughts, they seek distractions all the time, and I think it does not help them move on from exactly. See, today that's why earlier on in today's live stream I mentioned that today there is enough technology existing today to help you be able to get stuck forever in your youth and never grow up. That's what I mean. You're always stuck in that phase because technology made it bearable to exist in like that. Now imagine, back when I was young, excuse me, back when I was young, there was no internet, no video games and all that stuff. There was no distractions, and when life got tough, you feel it like a hammer in your face. And when you feel life like a hammer in your face, you're now prompted and you're now motivated to do something about it. But you know the problem is today is that technology exists that no matter what phase of life your life may suck. Okay, but you can always find solace in a video game or a cheap Netflix program. And so you were never motivated to change or make it better, and therefore you're always stuck. You know, I may be a YouTuber, right? But I may be the most anti-technology YouTuber you ever see. I don't think this is a good thing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think this thing is a good thing either. Josh, I'm gonna purchase a copy. Can I have the title again? Oh, good. Okay. The title is The Go. You know, go-getter? Being a go-getter, but no, being a go-giver. The go-giver. So G-O-G-I-V-E-R. Giver. You go to give. The go-giver. This book really changed my life. About 3 months ago, after I read that book, everything about my life changed. The way I relate with people, the kind of results I'm getting from people around me. I used to be a taker, but now I'm a giver. I used to be a taker, and I experienced a very selfish life. If you guys have been following me over the past 6 years, right? Everything in life is about myself. I don't really care about other people. But after 3 months ago, after I read The Go-Giver, the way I relate to people changed, the way I operate my business changed, the way I do business itself changed. And I'm getting the kind of results I never got before. People actually coming to me, and people actually reaching out to me, and I'm connecting with people at levels that I've never done before. It's just amazing. If so, you guys want to change your life, there's 2 books that really changed my life. The Go-Giver and The Slight Edge. The Slight Edge. The Slight Edge and The Go-Giver, I promise, will change your life if you read through them and you make it a habit to read them every once in a while. I promise you, if you just read these 2 books, if you find yourself stuck in life right now, if you think you're stuck in survival mode right now, get these 2 books. You can afford these 2 books, I guarantee you, they're not expensive. They are best sellers around the world, that's why they are not that expensive anymore, okay? Get these 2 books, read them, they will change your life. I promise you they will change your life. So yeah guys, just to wrap things up, I'm so grateful for 2022. 2022 has been a very strong and transformative year for me, and I'm very happy, I'm very grateful and very appreciative for all of you following my journey from Istanbul all the way to New York, my guitar journey, my Warhammer journey, all kinds of stuff that I've been doing over the past 1 year. Yeah, all these things happened for me in 1 year. Okay, very grateful for all of you being with me on my crazy adventures, and going forward, I'll still be here. My life will still go on. My life's still gonna be changing in crazy ways that I cannot predict right now. But I expect, just like what the Slight Edge says, my life is on the up and up. Is your life on the up and up? Have a very, very, very blessed, prosperous 2023. Happy New Year! 新年快乐! Pokemani 받으시고요. Feliz Años Nuevo. Yeah. I hope all your dreams come true in 2023. And I also wish all of you to prepare yourself for 2023. Just like last year, this time, I asked you to prepare for 2022, remember? I said 2022 is going to be a terrible year. Most people didn't believe me, and so it was. And so I'm saying the same thing again. Be prepared for 2023, right? Be safe, stay happy. Happiness has nothing to do with the stock market, has nothing to do with the economy. Once you find that, once you found the source of true happiness within yourself, life brightens up. Anil.